I grew up with Pete, so I've known him since I was about 9 or 10 years of age. Went through primary school and hung around together, went through college, made movies from about that age, 9, 10, just natural progression. Bad Taste went on and on and on and was finally completed. I think possibly everyone might agree is the clifftop scene. They were pretty sort of complicated because you had to get through your own phobias as well as having to deal with the reality of the scene that was needed. The scene where Pete's hanging over the cliff was like me sort of like from down below the cliff looking up, and the rubble was falling away underneath my feet and everything. That would have to be, I think, when Derek crashes through the wall. My personal favourite is where he is this complete caricature of himself just carved out and falls down. Yeah, it's one of my favourites. Fondest memories would have to be the days themselves, the fact that because of restraints of locations and budget, we would have to do a lot of the shooting through the day. The days themselves were sort of good fun and Monty Python humour and all that sort of stuff, yeah. I had sort of thought that maybe we would sort of give it up and go on to something else, because that's what we were always like. It was James Bond tribute would become, we'd see like, say, a couple of Hammer horror films, and all of a sudden it was, well, hey, let's make our own version, our own tribute. But yeah, I mean, eventually we got it fixed, and of course, just doing the 4 years, I think, was just part of the ride. It was just the whole thing, just the complete set, and probably more so with the fact that it did take a while to complete, just made it a bigger adventure. And I would say that the actors that were in Lord of the Rings probably have the same experiences because of that duration. Yeah, it is sort of like funny looking back now, but in those days you were, well, I mean, you always have the, oh yeah, I'm going to be a zombie. I'm going to be like, I'm playing the part of a zombie, or I'm going to be Dracula, and I'm going to be one of the undead, and you walk around and you just get that whole feel of Hammer horror and stuff like that. So you're just doing what you liked, basically. You look back now, and of course, yeah, sure, it is good to be immortalised, but I don't really look at myself much in that sort of situation,